Does it make sense to do a business plan nowadays with a constant changing market? Yes, it does. Because besides the flexibility you need to react quick to changing consumer needs, you need to plan. So to reduce, on one side, this flexibility, and on the other side, to have a clear direction and long-term objectives you want to achieve. So you have to combine these two elements, the long-term and the short-term. In the past, the usual time frame for a business plan was, let's say, 5 years. This is an average because, of course, it varies a lot depending on the situation you are in. For example, if it is a startup, capital intensive, of course, you have a longer time frame to see the break-even point. In digital market, it's shorter. But let's say, conventionally, we can say that it was 5 years. Nowadays, it has been reduced to 3 years. And within these 3 years, you need to be flexible and gear up to understand the constant changes of the market, and have 70% plan and then 30% manage the flexibility. What are the key chapters of a business plan? Basically, you have the market, you have the operations, you have the product, you have the HR, and you have the economic and financial aspects. How you make a business plan? I mean, the main process is to analyze the market, analyze the company, identify the gaps or the opportunity that are not completely exploited within the market by the company. Plan a series of activities divided into the chapters I described earlier before to cover this gap. And then third, you have to do the implementation, therefore break down the plan into operational plans. These allow you to track your investments and the quality of your execution. So going back to the question, is it still worth making business plans? Yes, it is. It is extremely important, but on the other side, you have to combine the planning, the long-term planning, with the ability to track the performance. And this you need to combine the business plan with business intelligence and predictive analytics tools on one side, and you need also organization and market organization flexible to be in line with the constant changing market needs.